It's the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday evening, the 4th of February. I'm James Spann. Nice, quiet weather through the weekend. Very cold air blowing in here next week. Maybe a few snowflakes around. That always stirs up some interest. Let's go in there and check things out. This is the water vapor satellite view today. Dry air in place. Trough axis approaching from the west. Showers and storms continue on the Atlantic coast. And as expected, noticeably cooler today. It's around 50 for Birmingham, Anniston, Tuscaloosa, 40s to the north. We'll see similar highs tomorrow. Around the nation, that looks pretty much like early February with temperatures pretty cold in the western states, but again, next week will be even colder. Very quiet day today around the nation. Hardly any weather highlights, just a few winter weather advisories up in the Northwest U.S. This is the overall precipitation for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday evening. This is suggesting maybe a trace for North Alabama that would come in the form of snow flurries next week, as you'll see. Heavier totals up and down the Atlantic seaboard. All right, model fans, here we go. The GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon at 500 millibars. You can see how the shortwave is off to the west over Texas. But for us, we're in a dry air mass. 1034 millibar high nearby. We start the day in the upper 20s. The high will be around 50, much like today. Saturday as the weekend begins. Saturday morning, mid to upper 20s. We climb into the mid-50s Saturday afternoon. The sky's sunny. And on Sunday, a good supply of sunshine with upper 50s likely. But Monday, the first phase of the cold air begins to push in. Highs drop into the 40s. There could be a little bit of light rain around maybe a Monday afternoon. Maybe mixed with a few snowflakes, but no impact with that if that happens. That's for the first phase of cold air. And then Tuesday, it really gets cold with the high amplitude patterns setting up. Western Ridge, Eastern Trough. We stay in the 30s all day Tuesday. And again, this is suggesting there could be enough moisture with this to mention a chance of snow flurries for Alabama. Impact not expected. In a situation like this, you rarely see any impact if you do see snow flurries or snow showers. Wednesday, start the day in the 20s. Now, this run, the runs have been adjusting a little warmer on Wednesday, suggesting that we maybe hit 40. You know, initially it looked like we could stay below freezing much of the day. Now it looks like we might see a high close to 40. Whatever, it's going to be cold and dry. There's a look at the anomalies. And just for the fun of it, snow output, first off the GFS. And again, this is where a snowflake could fall Monday night, Tuesday, or Tuesday night, and maybe a few flurries as far south as US 80. But the better chance of getting a little patch of ground white somewhere would be up over the Tennessee Valley, and even that is very iffy. And that's the European, same idea. And again, we're going to mention flurries and nothing beyond that for now. Thursday of next week, we start to warm up. The cold air lifts out quickly. This will not be a long-lasting duration of cold air. In fact, this run is printing a high of 62 on Thursday. Not so sure it warms up that quickly, but certainly we'll be feeling much better. This is the end of the forecast period, Sunday the 14th, Valentine's Day. Yes. You can see the trough is way out of here, and that looks relatively cool and dry, fairly uneventful. Arctic oscillation headed negative. That tends to suggest the cold air can easily be flushed out of the Arctic region. And the NAO kind of hugs the neutral line, maybe trying to go negative, but again, it sure looks like the cold snap next week won't last long. You can see that reflected with the ensemble numbers, highs dropping to 40. And again, I think we stay in the 30s all day Tuesday. The high Wednesday may be around 40, and then we warm right back up with 60s by mid-month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.